I've been sober for 184 days. Well, I had my first beer when I was 9 years old. My father was an alcoholic. And so my mother could always blame my problem on his bad example, and that way she could hurt both of us at once. Anyway, I like my beer, and I like the ones that followed. About a year ago, I got drunk, and I couldn't stop. You know, it's never really happened like that before, and I still don't know why. I lied to everyone that I know, and everyone that I've loved. I was ashamed and terrified and humiliated every day. One day, I get out of the shower, I grab a towel, and I decide I'm going to go out to the curb to get the paper. Well, it's a good thing there wasn't anybody at the door or at the curb, because I went out there with the towel in my hand.
I know how lucky.
I know how lucky I've been. I mean, there were times when I drove my granddaughter around, just ripped out of my mind. One Saturday, I took my granddaughter on errands with me. And when I got home, I realized that she wasn't with me. I mean, I'd left her somewhere. And I spent the next 2 hours calling every store that I'd been to. And finally, the tile guy, he rings my doorbell. And he found my address on my check.
I rewarded him?
Well, I rewarded him by never going back to his store. Well, my bottom came about 184 days ago, when my granddaughter, she watched me chase aspirin with vodka. Well, then I hit her, and when I passed out, she was alone with me in the room. I mean, she thought I was dead. You know, in my whole life, I'm never going to know what that did to her. But I have to forgive myself for that. And I have to forgive myself for what I did to my husband. You know, it's just amazing how much you can hate yourself when you feel small and weak. And he couldn't help me with that. So I turned on him. I tried to empty it onto him. You know, there was always more. And when he tried to help me, well, I told him he made me feel small and worthless. So I shut him out. Shut him out. Because I thought that if he really saw what was going on in here, that he wouldn't love me. Well, we're separated now, and he's moved away. Well, it was hard for me not to beg him to stay. And I don't know whether I'm going to get another chance, but you know, I gotta believe that I deserve one. Because we all do.